Prairie pushes the faceoff down into Woodbury end. Johnson holds the zone, centers it to Shirley. Gives it to Clark, who battles it for it in front. Woodbury comes away with it. Cleared but not out. Now it is. Shirley circles back in his own zone. Tape to Johnson. His pass deflected and offsides. Face-off won by Prairie. They go D to D. Reddington muscles him off the puck. Thrown in by Prairie. That pass intercepted by Woodbury, thrown back into Eden Prairie corner. Clark gathers it up. Poke shot off the boards, and he blows the tire. Shirley circles all the way around the Woodbury net. Throws it back up to Agrawal. His shot blocked. Fired all the way down by Woodbury for an icing. Clark centering. It was Shirley centering Clark and Johnson. No. Yep, Clark and Johnson on this line. With Shirley and Agrawal on the point. Face-off finally gathered up by Woodbury. Nice poke check by Clark. Woodbury turns back the other way. Shirley goes up the near boards. Face-off won by Eden Prairie. Thrown behind the net. Just too far for Brandt. Held in nicely by Victor. Just with it on the near boards. He throws it in deep. Brandt to it. Oh, it skips off his stick. Reddington picks it up. Throws it back into the corner. I'll try again. Woodbury defenseman activates right through the center, gains some speed, fires one up into the netting. Ref reminding everybody to put their mouth guards in. Skips through the slot. Another one through the slot over to this side. Just picks up the pass meant for the defenseman. Takes it to his backhand, goes hard to the net, fires one just through the slot, or through the crease. Reddington fires it back in. Bradle chips it up the boards. Bradle gets it again. Still can't get it deep. Try a third time. Fourth time. And they're coming back the other way. Victor circles his own net. They get it far side to Clark. He gains some speed. Splits the D. He shoots, he scores! I think we're gonna go Clark from Johnson and Victor, maybe? Eden Prairie up with the 1-0 lead early. Surely. Ooh, they're giving him unassisted. Johnson gathers it up. Ooh. Shirley coming off limping, so that pass failed to click. Goes all the way down for an icing call. Let's hope Shirley's okay. Eden Prairie playing shorthanded today. We got Sutliff still out with his upper body injury. And the Bourne brothers are out of town this weekend. Backhand goes just wide. Offsides on Woodbury. Reddington centering Just and Brandt. He broke up the Just and Johnson wingers. Oh, fans on his backhand. Loose puck in front. McMurray smothers it for a whistle. Victor's coming out to replace Agrawal. Face off won by Reddington. Nice breakout, Eden Prairie. Go take. Oh, just too far for Brandt. Brings the face off right back in front of us. Radel up at center on this shift with Clark and Johnson. That shot fired just wide. Woodbury with it behind the net. Sees the man in front. Can't connect on the pass. Eden Prairie back the other way. Bridle backwards into the zone. Picked up by Woodbury coming the other way. 2-on-2. Gets around Agrawal. Fires one up and over, right over my head. Clark picks it up. His pass over to the near board. Bradle has it. He dumps it in deep. Clark's coming off for a change. Held in by Brandt. He fires one towards the net. He shoots. He scores! A little bit of a knuckle puck there, maybe. Goalie was screened. Eden Prairie up 2-0. 8:47 left in this first period. This is the second time these two teams have met this year. First time was back in early November. Eden Prairie skated away with a 7-2 victory on Woodbury's home ice. Shirley with it in his own end. Chips it up to Joran. Reddington with it. He tries to split the D. Fired in by Woodbury. They're the first ones to it. Brant tries to fight for it on the boards. Eden Prairie clears it out. Right back in by Woodbury. We'll try again. Pass too far for Brant. Hits a skate, comes in front. McMurray steers it to the side. Brant picks it up on the far boards. Sticked into the corner by McMurray. Agrawal throws it back to the Woodbury point man. That shot deflected into the corner. Woodbury with a little offense here. Just does a nice job breaking that pass up. Bradenton picks it up off the boards. Bradenton pressured. They get it to Clark in the center. Splits the D's. Haul down, no call. Shirley circles out, fires a shot steered into the corner by the defenseman. Victor with a quick wrist shot. Goalie leaves it for his defenseman. Shirley comes back and takes it away. Victor comes away with it. Nice backhand pass on the tape to Shirley, who speeds through the neutral zone. His shot kicked aside by the goalie. Clark just throws it in. And that whole line goes off for a change. Just Brant and Reddington take the ice. Thrown in. That's going to be no icing. They wave it off. Bradle first one back to it. I'm having trouble keeping up with the lines. We got Bradle back on the point now. Brant crosses the blue line, comes to the middle. His shot blocked by the defenseman. Reddington steers it in behind the net. Comes in front, backhand, deflected just wide. Pass intercepted by Woodbury. Shot fired wide. Comes out to the point. That shot blocked into the corner. Comes out to Clark. Clark and Reddington, 2-on-2 if they hurry. Clark splits one. Fires it just wide. Shirley fires one. It rings all the way up, around and back out of the zone. Nifty little stick handling by Shirley there. Clark's at the end of a shift. Just tips it in deeper. Comes around to Agrawal at the point. He throws it down to Shirley on the half wall. Battling along the end boards. And Woodbury comes out with it. Whoa, that shot fired just wide by Bradle. Shirley steps in front of the Woodbury player. Nifty little move. Comes back out to Agrawal. His shot right into the knees, coming the other direction. Another one rung right in front of my face. Thank God for glass. Woodbury coming down the far boards. Has the puck skip off his stick just as he was ready to take the shot. Comes right to Tix on the back door, and he buries it. 2-1, Eden Prairie. McMurray came over and got a stick on it, but wasn't enough. That dreaded 2-goal lead cut in half now. McMurray is coming off his third shutout of the season in his last game. Woodbury comes flying down and takes the puck away from Victor. Swing go up to the point, thrown back around. Clark scoops it up in the slot. Goes wide. Ooh! He's giving a rough ride into the boards. Just turns and fires a quick shot. Quick stick by Reddington, holds the zone, tries to feed it over to Clark, but it's broken up. Nice stick lift by Johnson to allow that puck to come to Shirley. Woodbury goes to the far side. Victor's all over it. He hits Reddington. Reddington gets it knocked off his stick. Woodbury come back the other way, 2-on-1. Fires a shot right into McMurray's belly, and he holds on for the whistle. 1:48 left here in the first period. Shirley kicks it to himself. He's got Brandt ahead of him. Gets it to him. Brandt crosses the blue line. Fires a long shot, the goalie gloves, and holds on to. Shirley shoots and scores right off the face-off, unassisted. Back to the 2-goal lead for Eden Prairie. Clark with one, Shirley with one, and Brandt has the third. Rado chips one up and out of play. Oh, we're going with a running clock. Don't know why. I think we just figured out we were doing the clock backwards. And we're back running the clock. Woodbury coming back right in your lap. Nice poke check by Bradle. Then he steers him back behind the net. Muscles the puck away, comes up the near boards. He's up. Oh, just a little behind Brandt. Has it skip off his stick. Brandt with it at the center ice. He's pushed off the puck. Nice poke check by Victor. Comes right to Just. He crosses the blue line with it. He leaves it for Shirley, who fires a shot. Rebound. Goalie's equal to the task with 6.1 seconds left.
Eagles!
Eden Prairie super fan just walked by right there. And that's the end of the first period with Eden Prairie up 3-1. All right, we're back for the second period. Jordan Reddington tips it ahead. Clark hustles in after it, blocks the pass, gets by, throws it in front, off the skating in for Justy, shoots, he scores! Or he kicks, he scores! There's no kicking motion. They're talking about it. Let's see if they decide to give it to him or not. Their goal stands. Just kicks and scores. Clark back to the near blue line. Woodbury pass just fails to connect. Agrawal skips off his stick. McMurray denies Woodbury on that attempt. Thrown in front, picked up by Reddington. He gets it up to Clark. Clark drops it for Reddington. Reddington waits. He gets back to Bradle. Bradle with a quick shot fired. He shoots, he scores! Reddington, just with the backhand, goes off the defenseman's skate. Picks up his second goal in as many tries. We're going to go just from Bradle and Reddington on that one. "56 seconds into the second period, Eden Prairie, 2 quick goals. They pick it up again. Oh, they are a step offsides. Oh, they're giving that unassisted. I think that defenseman should get an assist on that one. He shot it and it went wide, and then just picks it up and buries it in the back. Surely can't get through the defenseman. And they're offsides again. You got to wait another half a second. Must be halftime of the football game. My viewership just jumped from 3 to 6. Face-off's down at the far offsides dot. Woodbury gets it in. McMurray makes the save, covers it up for the whistle. Eden Prairie is 5-4-1 tie in their last 10 games. Overall record is 17-11-2. Shirley trying to win the race. Does a nice job of holding them off. Takes the stick up in the side, but no call. Woodbury goes back the other way. Picked up by Bradle. He goes off the boards to Johnson. Or sorry, Brandt. Brandt, nice decision. Goes back to his defenseman. Pass maybe telegraphed a little bit. Ooh. A little bit from behind. No call. Ooh, takes a funny bounce out in front. And McMurray covers it up for the whistle. So like I was saying, Eden Prairie is 17-11-2 overall for the season. Got about 5 weeks of the season left, I think. Maybe 6. Just digs it out. Gets it up to Clark. He's got a 3-on-1 if they hurry. Goalie does a nice job of poking that one out. Ooh, that pass by Victor blocked. Then he's bumped into the boards. McMurray blocks it into the corner. Clark with it. He got some speed. He's got Reddington with him. He shoots, he scores! Clark picks up his second of the day. Assist will go to Victor on that. It's 6-1 now, Eden Prairie. Just comes in. Tries to feed Clark in front. Everybody's battling on the boards. Ref saying go on. That pass gets through everybody, comes all the way down on McMurray. Clark knocks it down with his hands, tries to feed it up to Shirley. It's deflected, but then gets to Johnson, who gets it to Shirley. Shirley with some nice moves. Shirley picks it up. Fired all the way down. It's going to be on net. So oh my God. McMurray, I don't know what that was. He almost gave up a goal from behind the end line. This end line. I don't know what that was. Eden Prairie bottled up in their own zone a little bit here. There's some good geometry. And McMurray covers that one up or holds on to that one for the whistle. I have to go back and zoom in because I didn't zoom out there to see what was going to happen because it looked like a very harmless play. So you might have to zoom out or back up, rewind it, and zoom in on your own. Brandt knocked down, no call. Reddington, nifty little move to get the puck, but he pushes it just a little too far into the zone. Woodbury there to apply the pressure. He kicks it over to this side, nice. Clark back to Egerwall at the point. His shot blocked. But he does a nice job of stepping up, holding the zone momentarily. Agrawal picks it up, crosses the blue line. Well, he's hauled downward, draws the penalty, slams the stick. Pulaski's not happy with that call. .9:32 left in the second period. Eden Prairie up 6-1. The Eden Prairie power play, which has scored in the last 2 games, takes the ice for the first time, waiting on the penalty to get up on the board. There we go. Face-off won by Woodbury. Just too far for Just, but he picks it up off the boards. Held in. Shirley with that nifty little move. He tries it second time. Shot goes just wide. Clark with it on the far boards. Held in by Victor. He fires a shot. Left at the side of the net. Just jumps on it. Picked up by Woodbury. They're going the other way. 1-on-3. And that shot deflected up and into the netting. 50 seconds expired on the power play. Switching up the lines. Brandt, Johnson, and Reddington are coming out. Uh-oh. Maybe he doesn't have a mouth guard or neck protector or something like that. I don't know. Held in by Woodbury. Reddington pulls it off the board. First pass attempt fanned down, but he does get over there to Johnson. He gets it into Clark. Clark goes to his backhand, gets by. He goes up top off the post. It's a nifty little stick handle by Brandt on that one. Comes to Agrawal at the center stripe. Woodbury trying to spring a man. McMurray puts the big paw down and covers it up for the whistle. 22 seconds left on the power play. We're bringing back the Clark, Shirley, and Just line. Nearing the halfway point of the second period and the game. 22 seconds left on the power play. Pushed back behind the Eden Prairie goal by Woodbury. Eight seconds on the power play. Woodbury back at full strength now. Victor gets it up to Shirley. Knocked off his stick, but he gets it right back. Just with a nice backhand pass over to Clark. He loses the handle. Thrown in by Agrawal. Bounces off the end boards, comes in front. Clark cuts it off, throws it back to Bradel, or Shirley. Shirley goes over to Gunmanson. Gunmanson fires one. No goal. That was right there. Cleared but not out. Cleared and out. Picked up by number 3. He's bumped off by Gundy. Shirley picks up the loose puck. This pass gets up to Brant. He headmans it. We got a big collision. Slow to get up behind the play is Woodbury. He made it over the bench. Mishandled. Oh, I don't know if that was in. I think they're going to give that to him, but I don't think that puck all the way across the line. I think the ref was a little anxious on that one. I think we got a gift there. I think that was a no goal. Thrown in by EP. Gathered by Woodbury. He leaves it back for Knott. His pass split his two wingers. Prairie tries to come back the other way quickly, but it's intercepted. Thrown in on McMurray. He steers it to the corner. They're giving that to Brant for his second goal of the day. Here comes Reddington, crosses the blue line. Gets the puck to lay down. That went in. Yep, that went in. Another goal. It's 8-1 now. All right, well, it looks like Eden Prairie is going to get the win here today. I think I'm going to sign off for the rest of this game. Eden Prairie's next game is next Sunday, I think, a week from today, back in the district play. I believe we're playing Prairie Lake. So they're one of the top teams in District 6. So Eden Prairie will have their work cut out for them. We'll follow Shirley in on this play, and then I think we'll call it a day. Nice blocker save by the netminder. All right, everybody. We'll see you guys next Sunday. Thanks for joining me.